Good now, Larry. How you beat me on here again? So good to see you. Ooh, why is my eye stinging? Ow, 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 ow. It feels like I got soap in my eye, and I know it like started doing that. Welcome to the Nicole Show, where craziness, randomness just happens. Goodness gracious. Okay, good now. Oh, still doing it, but let's go with it. This is a test in discipline and learning how to allow it to be a minor distraction, like we do with meditation when there's random noises and things going on. Okay, for those joining for the first time, welcome. For those of you returning, welcome back. As always, I am so thrilled, honored, and grateful that you have chosen to spend your precious time with me and you allowed me to spend mine with you. Good now, Kismet. It's so good to see you. Um, Good now, Nick. I love it when the fam just pops in. So dope. So dope. So good to see you, love. For those joining for the first time, I'd like to read a card before we hop into meditation. We are continuing to make our way through the Life Loves You, the 52 card deck by the late Louise Hay. You can use the card as a prompt for this now's meditation. You can use it as a prompt for introspective journaling. You can ignore it. Whatever works for you works for me. And two of them popped out. So somebody tell me one or two. So give me a number, one or two. One, two. Say one or two. Nothing? No numbers for you? No thoughts? Well, I'm going to go with two because it's February and because that's my favorite number in Chinese because it says R, like a pirate. R. And okay. I am sustained. Oh, Larry said one. All right. Larry wins because he doesn't like R. I'm just kidding. And Kismet said two. Are we going to read both cards this morning? You know what? It's okay to shift some things. Let's do it. Okay. First card, Larry chose. I say yes to being a better receiver. I say yes to being a better receiver. When you are willing to receive, a gift appears. When you are willing to receive, a gift appears. I love that. I've seen that. I've experienced that. Give me your thoughts if you have any. And card two is I am sustained by love. What? I don't know what. Like some days my lighting is great and other days not so much. Whatever you do, wherever you go, whoever you are with, let yourself be guided by the loving hand of the universe. So those are this morning's or this now moment's cards. Feel free to comment on one or both of them. I feel like a lot of what we shared before definitely can apply to what the one I just read. Actually, probably both of them. Go ahead, read them again. I say yes to being a better receiver. When you are willing to receive, a gift appears. That's so funny. Doing energy clearing work, there's a, including myself, there are people I've had to clear their block to receiving. So, well, I haven't had to. It just had been in their best interest in that moment, and it just works out that way. And then I am sustained by love. So when I hear I'm sustained by love, because I love clouds, even though I know you can't sit on them, but I'm like I'm sitting on a cloud of love, and it's just supporting me. Kismet shares, learning to receive was actually a trial, but I greatly appreciate people thinking of me. I love it. It sounds like you're still like, no, stop, I got it. It's, you know what? We could do both. We can be strong and independent, and we can also receive. They apply as read in that order. I love that. Thoughts. Larry says they apply as read in order. Hey, yeah, I get super facts. You see what y'all do? Y'all are amazing. That's all I got. So aligned. Thank you. Thank you both. Thank you all. I think Nick is still thinking. Maybe, if I'm understanding that. Okay. All right, let's get meditating. I finally remembered to look for the poem that I wrote. So I'm going to read it real quick. I've been wanting to, let me see. I see another comment. Nick says, receiving is challenging when one is so used to giving. I deserve nice things. Very nice affirmation. Absolutely. It can be, Nick. I agree. And especially if receiving isn't the way you receive love also, but that's the way the other person gives love. So if you're not allowing someone to give, then you are kind of cutting off their way to share love. Like that's how some people really express their love. So that's what helped me to be able to receive, is recognizing that that's like, if I don't, then I'm basically saying stop loving me. you know so Larry, we is amazing. Yes, y'all is. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm gonna have to organize something. Y'all gonna have to let me know like where y'all are proximity wise, so I can find a as middle of a location as possible. I do know you're not on the West Coast, so we don't have to figure out the Arizona or whatever is in the middle of all that. So it might be a little easy to figure out the middle. But except for the other Pam, we're gonna have to figure her out. Bring her over here. Okay. All right. I'm gonna share, if y'all want to hear it, the poem I wrote. What says you? Oh, here it is. I was like, I just lost it. I started writing it as a Mars. Who is in Mars? Is it men are for Mars, women are for Venus, or the other way around? Or are you talking about something else, Larry? Larry said Mars, for those not on YouTube. I started writing this poem as a prompt, as a prompt, like to create a ritual right before going into meditation, to prepare your mind to know that right now all you got to do is be here and sit. And then it kind of went a little bit long because I really was just trying to do a couple of, it's not super long, but I was just trying to do like a couple of lines, something that you could kind of like a mantra, to say like right before you go into your sit, so that once you go into your sit, it's like the next thing. So it's a kind of a trigger to remind you, or a cue to remind you that this is where you're supposed to be. But it went a little bit long, so it's not going to be. Maybe there's a line in it. Yes to being a better receiver poem. Yes. Okay. I will poem you. All right. And I'm going to probably change this graphic because you'll see. I want to make the breath be like the name of this sit every morning. Okay. Welcome to the breath, your virtual meditation center. Your first win happened upon your enter. As you sit in this now moment, all you're required to do is be here with me and I with you. When your mind starts to play thoughts, messages, and wonders about the day, celebrate the awareness with gratitude, releasing any dismay. Then return to the breath. No need to judge, embracing yourself with kindness and love. It matters not how often you leave and return. What matters is the grace you give and the awareness you've earned. Return to the breath as many times as you need. Soon, this will no longer be a thing, for you've cultivated that seed of consistency, dedication, and love. Choosing each time to come back, you rose above. Welcome back to the breath, the place where we all connect. So good to see you. We're here. Let's do what we do. Have a good sit. So that's that. Yes, wonderful things are coming to all of us right now. Gratitude, super facts. Receive, receive, receive. So that's the poem. Welcome to the breath, your virtual meditation center. All you have to do is be here with me and I with you. All right, let me get the timer going. And all right, let's meditate. Why, thank you, my love. Received. Dang it. You caught me. I didn't even think about that part. Okay, let's get meditating. 20 minutes. So I've got the timer. You need not worry about how long it's been or how much longer you have to go. All you have to do is be in this now moment. Sit, go deeply into your meditation, connect. It is not on Insight Timer, but I can add it to Insight Timer if you would like. If that is what you suggest, if it's you think it's a good enough poem, it was just kind of a ramble off when I was writing it. I was like trying to get to sleep one night, and I think it was after the first live that I did. And my brain was just going, I think. I don't remember, but I know my mind was just going, so I just was like texting. I mean, typing it on the notepad. So it's not polished or proofed. That was the first time I read it since I wrote it. So, all right. But noted. I don't know if I need to make it longer. You're welcome. It's like 2 seconds, so I don't know if it has. I need to probably. I think things have to be. No, yeah. I'll figure it out if I need to add more to it or not. And you're welcome. Excuse me. Kismet, thank you. No, that's great. It's good for simple direction. Awesome. So bossy. You are bossy? Are you saying you're bossy, Larry? Because you really are. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, it'll be one of those quick ones, I suppose, for someone to listen to right before they go into their sit, I guess. I love y'all. I appreciate the support. I receive it. Holy crap. Who knew that card was going to be so cardy today? And no, not Cardi B. Okay. I'm being goofy now. Let's meditate. Timer's going. All right. Happy meditation. I will see you on the other side. It's been 20 minutes. Go ahead and keep your eyes closed for another 2 minutes, allowing your body to slowly come back from deep meditation to a land of activity. You can do that by simply bringing your awareness back to this present moment, noticing the surface beneath you, the air in the room. What do you smell? What do you feel? You can be a little bit more active by wiggling your toes or shimmying your shoulders. Or, of course, my favorite, rotating your neck. Anything that's gentle and slow and feels yummy to you in this moment. And a smile on your face. Take a deep breath in with the intention to receive today. And exhale. And sitting on your cloud of love. And when you're ready, feel free to open your eyes. Of course, you can continue meditating if you would like. And Kismet said, just add some music and a gong at the end with maybe the silence for a sit. I was thinking that. In life, it is a great art to see the good in others. Everyone has some good in them. Yeah, thank you, Jamila. I was thinking that as well. I was actually contemplating having that recording, and do I add music for the sit, or just let the recording be a standalone, or do both so people have the option. Yeah, that's where my mind went. So thank you. One of my reports called me, so I'm gonna need to give him a call back. He called me a couple times, so he must. Okay. He's okay. All right. Well, thank you so much. As always, you make this sit such a wonderful time. Thank you for your shared collective knowledge and input and wisdom and love. I so appreciate you. Whether you're here in this moment or sitting with me later, I appreciate you. I think I forgot to share that part. For those who join for the first time, the best way I can support you if you're not able to be here with me live is after you've had the time, the opportunity, taking the opportunity to sit with me later. Gong, gratitude always. Yes, to the gong. Okay, it makes sense to me too, actually. The best way I can support you is if you respond to the video in some way, and I can let you know that I see you and I celebrate you for showing up for you. And I thank you. And I thank you all. With all that said, may you have and create the most amazing now moments. Until I see you next time. Ciao for now.